It is the Friday episode of Daily Bread with Sosa and
Mhm.
Rex, powered and brought to you by Pick City and the Wise Guys Diamond Club. Make sure to be checking out both of them on Twitter for their services and all your needs in that aspect. Get a lot with each of them, so definitely worth the DM to figure out more on both of those. It's the Friday episode, so you always know that gets a little weird at the end or wild, but don't know how we'll get there today. We might need the energy from the chat
Yeah.
because Sosa might be a little mellow today, but I know I can poke his buttons to get him going. As
Imagine.
usual, live on the Daily Bread Media YouTube page. Jump over there like our man Rory, who jumps in for every episode. So we appreciate you guys who are tapping in every day, even if you don't comment. Always drop the yo or what's up. Always gets up on the screen. We do this show for you guys. We appreciate all of you. It is a huge Friday slate,
Ooh,
so
we
we'll get into it shortly. But Sosa, how are you doing today?
doing great, man. It's Friday. You know, Doc Rivers about to send me to extreme alcoholism, but other than that, things are good. Things are good, man. You know, yesterday was a rough day. I'm not even gonna lie. Like a lot of weird shit taking place in the NBA last night. A lot of weird shit. Um, Obviously, Miles Turner had a hug fest with Rudy Gobert. Um, Joe Ingles got kicked out of the game. Donovan Mitchell got kicked out. Just a bunch of weird shit. And then Doc Rivers showed us that he's incompetent, per usual. This is
He
nothing.
still is. Yep.
It's pretty embarrassing, but the game is the game. You know, the game is the game. We just got to deal with that.
I mean, yep. It's a long season. These little layups and mishaps happen, but the Pacers winning outright by 11 last night. If anyone had that, shout out to you. Great call on your end. Let us know what crazy juice you're drinking because that was a good call and it was kind of out there. But the biggest thing that I saw last night was, did you see UC Irvine's 3/4 court buzzer beater to knock
Holy
off
bro!
Arizona State?
We already know what the play of the year, what the shot of the year is, and you can't top that. You can't
Shout
top
out
it.
to the boys at Riverside. They covered as a double-digit spread and won outright yesterday. Shout out to any of you who had them as well. All right, we got most of our usuals in here right about now. We all know you guys aren't working anymore. It's that Friday at 4 o'clock. If you're on the
Oh,
West
ain't doing
Coast, maybe
shit.
you still are a little bit, but move that mouse around, throw in the air buds. This is the way to get the cash before the nice big weekend football slate and college basketball slate. So I'll be up late tonight going through both of those.
Going through all types of research for y'all. Shit crazy, man. Shit crazy.
All right, let's get it rocking and rolling. We'll save Villanova versus UCLA for a little bit later into the slate, but we definitely got some plays on that game for you. So this was the game that I was giving you a preview on that I'm on, and you know it's official. We're making it official here, so I'm just pulling up what the current line is for all of you out there.
It's 3.5 right now, ain't it?
No, not that game. That game's last.
Oh,
We're
okay.
gonna start with we gotta make sure we hype up the biggest game of the slate, but of
All right.
course I didn't click the extras.
Okay. Yeah,
All
man.
right, it's still sitting. Sosa at 25 and a half. We're taking the points in the biggest spread of the game. We're backing Army plus 25 and a half against Duke today. If you're scared, go to church. Stealing that one from Sosa because Coach K going back we're hosting the team where it started it all the day after Veterans Day. This is a respect spot from Coach K. He could potentially run up the score and they win by 30, but I think in the second half you could just wait to play that angle there.
This is
Duke will
this is
not blow Army
this is how
out.
you start. This is how we start Friday.
This is how
This
we
is how
start
we start
Friday.
Friday.
Army plus 25 and a
Army
half.
plus 25 against Coach K with the special unis. He's out of his mind, but I'm rolling with you. I'm
Just a
wrong,
pure
Richie.
respect
I
spot.
said
I
stay
don't think
away.
he's
I
gonna.
said stay away, but I feel you. I see where you're going with this. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to bang him out. I hear you. I hear you. But Jesus, bro.
I mean, my numbers have this at plus 24, so it's right around what that spread marker is. We're still rolling with the half unit plays for the season. Like we said, we're expecting those to kick back off on Monday, where we're going to go back up to the full unit. So, if to any new people here, yes, the respect spot is a new one, but in college basketball, you use all your angles here.
Hey, man. Listen, I'm rocking with it. You're not gonna hear me. No complaints.
I mean, he started his coaching career there. You know, this game's on the schedule because of that and his farewell tour. I just don't think he's going to run it up. It's going to be a clean 20-point win. Going to be sweaty the entire time. Just watch Paulo enjoy his greatness.
Hey, man, that kid is a fucking freak.
And Duke does play tomorrow as well.
Oh yeah, they do play
So
tomorrow. I don't really. I'm not a fan.
25 and a half. That's how we're starting off the show. Yeah. If you want to stay away, you don't have to, but I got a half unit on Army. Where's your first spot of the night?
My first spot comes in the Michigan State game. Michigan State coming off of L at home against Western Michigan. Give me them to cover the 24 and a half. They're going to beat the shit out of Western Michigan. Coming off, especially coming off a loss. This is a perfect Izzo spot, a get right spot. You go to the crib, you're in East Lansing, put up 100 points and enjoy the evening. They Michigan State by 50. That's my that's my lead player of the night.
What's the minus 50 spread?
I can't get it. But if I could, I would. Minus 24 and a half. We're laying the points with Izzo. This is Tom Izzo just lost and they're home and they're gonna go crazy. They win
Well, I
tonight.
definitely like. I mean, this is where you can target their team total as well, but I definitely do like this game to trend towards the over here. So when it's the over in the bigger spread, that's where I would like to lay it as well.
Can you
All
hear
right.
that? Can you hear that behind me? Okay,
No,
okay,
you're
cool.
good.
Just making sure.
Second play of the day. We're going to go to the Tigers, but we're going to be taking an over here. You can go with the LSU team total over potentially, or you can just rock with the full game over at 137 and a half. So this is off the basis that LSU will not have many games this entire season with the total that low. The reason why it is slated that low is because Texas State plays as a snail. They rank in the top 300 and pace of play. I mean, LSU, you saw them in the first game. If you watch it, we shouted out Darius Days. He did not disappoint and put up a 30 burger against Louisiana Monroe. They won 101 to 39 in the first game. So if you just want to be targeting the LSU team total, you can go that way as well. But the over 137 and a half here, I don't think LSU puts up another 100 burger, but they're going to put up 80 to 90 at least. Texas State, I think they can do their part here to keep it going over. So 137 and a half minus 110.
Let's get it. Yes, sir. I'm 100% aligned with that one. For just about every reason you just said. LSU, they play like a pro team. They get the ball out of the rim and they just run. That's what you're gonna get for 40 minutes. Only thing you ever have to worry about with them is them missing shots, but they put up so many that you'll still be fine.
Yeah, I'm not real worried about that. I mean, LSU, they should roll here. Texas State just plays slow, and their defense is a little bit respectable, but they put up 75 in their last game here. So as long as they can get me 50, LSU gets me 90, we cash that over.
Yes, sir. Other
What do
than
you
that,
got for the next one?
oh man, I'm trying to
Oh,
go.
you got the big one
I
last.
got yeah,
So
I got two plays for that one.
all right, we got our 55 plus people rocking with us here right now. We can get into the big one.
You want to get into that? UCLA Villanova, everybody. I'm not a big I'm not a big Villanova fan. I do like Jay Wright. Um, and this one, man, I'm 100% rocking with the Wildcats to win. You can take the points, but I like Villanova to win the game outright. I think Villanova might they'll be right there at the end of the season, bro. They're a great team. They're very, very talented across the board. They're extremely well coached. Um, yeah, I just in this particular game, I think it's going to be played like an NBA game. We're going to get pace. We're going to get good shooting. We're going to get NBA players. Um, so my two looks are I like Villanova on the money line at plus 136. And I like the over. I like the over at 140, over 140 and a half. Um, you got a couple guys at UCLA who want, they want that draft stock to go up. Johnny, we know Johnny entered the draft, came back to school, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's back to showcase his talent. These are the games where he needs to show up. I think we get pace and offense, and the over is definitely the play. I think you got to roll with Nova. Obviously, I think Nova's just a more talented team, and I think Nova's got a better coach. Cronin did do a great job in the NCAA tournament of game planning and putting his players in position to be successful. I was very, very, very impressed by that towards the end of the season. He had them ready to play. Obviously, we saw how their season ended on a buzzer beater, um, but they could have easily been in that NCAA final easily.
So the way I'm attacking this game, and it was something that how I attacked UCLA last year, was they start slow. But with Cronin now being there, he's now got his guys in, and he got them to return this year. They're a little bit more adapt to his style of play. But what Sosa said is the pace of play is usually with Cronin teams, we expect the slow moving pace. Same with the Villanova. They work it around an offense. When they get a long rebound or a turnover, I mean, they move with it. But both of those teams kind of like to run their set offenses. So that's where when you get to two teams that like to defend that way as well, playing with pace is going to be a better way for Nova to be playing in this one because Nova, my biggest concern of how they don't win, and I'm aligned with Sosa. I do think Villanova wins because they're going to get hot from deep, and that's going to be the way that they win it because they're going to be severely outsized in this matchup here. Because UCLA starting lineup, they almost run everybody who's above 6'5" to 6'7", and you know the way Nova plays. You usually run a center who's about 6'8", and everyone else is about 6'5" or shorter here.
Jay Wright's been running the modern game for 20 years. He three guard sets. He's the king of it. He's the king of running three guards. The king of running undersized fives, 4 and 5s.
So that's
They
where,
all can usually shoot.
yeah, that's why Slater and Samuels. That's going to be their biggest pieces for Nova to win this game outright. If they're able to keep Uzang, Kyman, use whoever in check tonight that they have rolling out, that's with size. That's going to be Nova's way that they get it here. So moving it quicker here with them. I can't say go whatever the hell they are, but I'll never say it. But since Sosa's rocking with them, I'll be cheering for them.
Yes, sir. But yeah, it's my only play, like I said, for that one. That's it. How I feel about Bama minus 11.5. I would Alabama is a team I'm probably going to bet on their team total about 20 times this season. So I probably that would probably be the I'll be honest with you, they're going to score. So
Like when LSU and Bama play each other, man, that's the game where Bama shot or made like almost 23s in the
in the
first
first
half. You
half,
remember?
dude, these dudes
Dude,
could not
if
fucking
you thought
hit.
Sam was sad with LSU football, I was texting him during that game, and I've never
They
seen him
came
more
out.
sad in his life.
I remember that shit. That was you can't forget that, bro. They came out and burnt the gym down. That was unbelievable. I'm sure. What time is that game at? Because I didn't even cap that game.
What, the Bama game tonight?
Yeah. Yeah.
The
I haven't
Alabama
even.
game starts at 8 o'clock. They're hosting South Dakota State. Let me just pull up the one thing I got. My numbers got Bama minus 12, and we got 159. So we like the under here in this one,
Bama,
which is gross.
Bama team total 88.5. I like it. Bro, listen, they're gonna average 85 plus on the season. The couple teams I look at, bro, that's crazy. We were talking about them earlier. Colorado State, bruh, they just run up and down the court and shoot threes. Like that, and that's all Bama do. Bama just 7 seconds and they're shooting threes. So I'm rocking with them for sure. Um, the 88.5 is crazy though. So
Yeah, it's kind of just where their totals get so high that sometimes you just no, you don't want to take the under against it, but Bama does D up very well.
shout out to JD Davison, by the way. I've been on his stock, uh, been buying his stock for a cool little minute. Um, so yeah, I'm definitely rocking with
Let me see, has this number came down for me yet to be able to make a play? Nope. One team that I do love to target is when Grand Canyon. If they have a home game that's on their double digits, so if you can lay 9.5 or less, they got North Florida coming in today. North Florida just chucks threes and does nothing else. So I think it could be a lay spot for Grand Canyon here, just a 12.5. Just don't like where it's currently sitting at. I've been hoping that people there'd be North Florida love. I don't know who would be giving it, but if someone wants to move that number for me, I'll greatly appreciate that there.
all right.
Let's get into the NBA slate for the night.
Yes, sir. I only got like four things that I love in the NBA today. So we can get to them immediately. Knicks Hornets. Knicks Hornets. Knicks Hornets. This
You
is the big
sure?
Knicks Hornets. Okay. We're gonna go LaMelo Ball, rebounds and assists, and we gotta rock with it again because it hit again the other night. The numbers are 13.5. LaMelo at the Garden. I like LaMelo to have a I like him to play well tonight. Bright lights off a day off. It's gonna be fun. Gonna be fun. Um or no, I'm tripping. The game's in Charlotte. I'm fried. Yeah. Either way, I like it. Either way, either way, I like it. I'm like the game's in Charlotte. I'm tripping. Either way, you have, like I said, the trend. You have to ride it. He's clearly readjusted as the guy. Totally fine. I'm not fucking with his points, but I'm fucking with his rebounds and assists. For sure. UCLA money line. Jacob, if you bet the money line and you win, best of luck, man. The value is in betting the team coached by Jay Wright. So, you know, um, hold on. Okay, hold on.
Man, replying to text, you can't even give out the plays. Whoever's texting you is more important. We see how it is over here.
Yes, actually, that was my sister. So yes, she is more important, unfortunately. Uh, and then tonight I'm rocking with the Golden State Warriors -5.5. Vucevic in COVID protocol. That's it. You got to rock with the I'm an island boy. Those are my boys, man. I thought they were white. Turns out they're Cuban. That shit was crazy to me. I thought they were white. Ah. But yeah, back to the Warriors.
Yeah, back to what we need to get to.
Back to the Warriors. I like the Bulls. The Bulls, like I said, the Bulls have looked great. No Vucevic in the lineup. I mean, that's huge for them. You can usually dominate the front line of Golden State or give Golden State's front line some level of work when you have a guy like a Vucevic who's a talent like that. Get you 20 and 10, can really go out there and get buckets in the post. Losing him is very tough. And I keep telling y'all that this Golden State team is the best team in basketball. If whether Draymond is playing or not, they're showing they have a ridiculous versatility. They have a bunch of players that know how to make decisions with the ball in their hands. I don't think it matters if Draymond plays. I think this Golden State team they're rolling right now. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. You know what? And it's easy for you to say, Roddy, because like Atlanta just went on a road trip to the West Coast and got smoked by everybody. So I feel you. I feel you, bro. Like, yeah, y'all got right because they got put on the hibachi by Steph Curry. So they've had a bunch of home games. You would know he gave y'all a 50 burger. I feel you.
So, question of the night for NBA games: are we rocking with the T Wolves or not?
Fuck no. I can't touch the. I love Ant Edwards. He needs to be freed. He needs to be freed. Jesus, get that man out of Minnesota. It breaks my heart seeing that shit. It's a
They're gonna. So this, you think the streak continues of them just dropping?
yes.
Because the Lakers are -2. That's where I just look at it. It's just low as
He
shit.
just, bro, it's Carl Anthony Towns just ain't built, bro. He's just a bitch. Like he's just not big. He's just talented and soft and no will, no kill, no nothing. He just out there getting checks. Alvin Kamara officially out for the Sunday, by the way. Big football situation.
Shit.
Um, but yeah, that's yeah. I'd be scared. I'm scared to bet on the Timberwolves, bro. I do like Ant Edwards though. Ant Edwards, just whatever his points are, whether it's 25 and a half tonight, coming off of a 48-point game. I know people are gonna be like, oh man, he's over 24 and a half. He continues that, bro. Ant Edwards going to be a scoring title type of guy coming up here soon. Also, got to throw this out there real quick. Ant Edwards, just like I said, we need to really start a petition for him to really get out of Minnesota, bro. Oh my God, I'm gonna keep saying it like until it happens. Like, I'd be cool with him going back to Atlanta. I'd be cool and just get him the fuck out of Minnesota,
Get him
bro.
to Philly.
I would take him and Philly in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, you kidding me? Then who?
Oh wow. I definitely have to clip that one.
We get Ant Edwards, bro. Ant Edwards is a dog. He's Ben Simmons is a bitch. Just good at basketball. It's
All
a
right.
difference.
What other games that we're rocking with tonight? You gave out 2 so far. You got 2 remaining.
I just get Ant Edwards over 24 and a half points.
Oh, that was one of your plays. I didn't know. I just
Yeah,
turned to it because that's the
Ant
game I
Edwards
wanted to talk
over
about.
24 and a half minus 116. Mm-hmm. Yes. And we're gonna go with the Nuggets to beat the shit out of the Hawks. No, I'm just kidding. We're, we're gonna go
The four
with
and eight Hawks are the Hawks 4-8.
something like that, man. I know they're not good. Uh, we're gonna go with Clint Capella over 11 and a half boards, plus 106. I don't know why it's at plus money. I really don't give a fuck if it's the I really don't give a fuck if he's playing against Jokic, but Capella 11 and a half rebounds. I'm taking it. Russ B, they might fuck around. He might fuck around and get a triple double as long as LeBron is not in the lineup, bro. Like you bet him to get a triple double every time LeBron's not playing because
No one else is going to do anything.
he can just do whatever the fuck he wants when LeBron's not playing. He just runs for 40 minutes. Clint Capella over 11 and a half rebounds. It's actually a plus 110 right now. I have no idea how that's even possible or why it's so low. And I am also on the Bucks -1. But I would actually change the line to like -5. The Bucks on a roll, man. They on a roll. Just beat the shit out the Knicks. Well, they were beating the shit out of the Knicks and then won the game. But give me the Bucks to go into Boston and handle business tonight, rather handily. I don't really think it'll be close, to be totally honest with you. You got anything? You got anything for the NBA?
Nothing for the NBA, but I do have a little surprise.
All right. Well, I love surprises.
Do you? I don't think you usually do.
Yeah, of course. They're my favorite.
All right, I guess I have to remove the NBA banner because this is obviously not NBA talk we're getting into. USA plays Mexico tonight. World Cup qualifier. You know we got to talk about the USA versus Mexico match. Huge one for the standings, even though both teams look to be safe. USA have taken the last two from Mexico, which usually has never happened, and I can't even tell you the last time they won 3 straight. It's going to be in Cincinnati tonight. We're rocking with both teams to score. The total sitting at over 2, so you can get a potential push there. You got to pay like minus 130 juice. Both teams to score. It's sitting between minus 105 to minus 110 on your book, so I'll take the minus 110. I think both teams get on the score sheet here, and I do think it's a 1-1 draw at the end of the day. If you guys are going to give me some Aronson, any great talk, I'll always put it up there. The Medford Messi. So that's USA, Mexico, both teams to score.
No hungry dogs today?
Nah, Hawaii tried to make that late ass comeback to get us that hungry dog, but they didn't. We got the +3 though, and you were scared you pushed, so you didn't lose money. Like I did.
What's up, dude?
The hungry dog comes out tomorrow for the college football.
He said you got to tune in tomorrow. He said you got to tune in tomorrow, bro.
Like you always know, Paid for Play will be live tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., covering the loaded college football slate that we got going on. Was it Texas A&M and Ole Miss rock tomorrow night? That game,
great games tomorrow. Great college football slate tomorrow.
Who did you say you're going the boards with?
Clint
Capella.
11.5.
I was just going to let you say it, but.
Yeah, 11.5 plays the Nuggets.
We're rocking with Army plus 25.5 for my one bet. Shows respect game for Coach K. Then he might just obliterate anyone else. They do play Campbell tomorrow, so I don't know how much of a look-ahead spot it is, but
oh no, not Campbell! Holy shit!
But then we're also rocking the LSU Texas State over 137.5. Georgia Tennessee, that should be a good one as well. If Tennessee's actually going to be good, but they might not score again because no one's fucking scores against Georgia.
Campbell, wow! Now that's.
The look-ahead spot to Campbell is real.
That's a program you really got to be on the lookout for right there.
The Campbell Camels.
They're going places over at Campbell University, I'm telling you.
Campbell played today too, so they're on the back-to-back.
Wow. I wonder if they were looking ahead to Duke.
You think they would have been? Hosting Hartford, little 1-point win at the 1 p.m. or 1:30 start today.
Hey man, they all that just to get murdered tomorrow, just to get this shit beat out of them by like 60 tomorrow. Like, yeah, Campbell's not the dog of the day tomorrow, bro. They're getting smoked.
The Camels are not. I need to get me a book that's got college basketball player props. So whoever's got one of those, always let me know there. Daily Bread will not be live tomorrow. That's Paid for Play. Sunday is Sunday morning quarterback. You already know that. Both shows are live again this weekend.
We're going fucking stupid on Sunday. Make sure you're there. Okay?
Until then, we'll catch you all later.